G'day guys, welcome back to some more Farming Simulator 22 with me, Bloke LP. Hope yous are all going well. I'm doing pretty good today. We're back here on No Man's Land. Taking off where we left off last night. My OBS crashed on me right at the end of the stream, so there was no outro. But yes, we're just whacking a little bit of fertiliser around on this last field down here that we planted with canola. And we're going to start mowing. Oh, we've had a little bit of an incident down here. By the looks. Okay, let's get that guy pulled off of there. Restart the engine first, yes. But we need to get our John Deere there disconnected from the mowers. We're going to have to put the mowers on the JCB here. Purely because I was going to do the mowing with the 310, but we've got no front PDO attacher, which this one seems to have. So we'll have to get this thrown off here. Lower it first, let's fold it back up. Begin with. We'll let us fold it back up. G. Lower the back one. No, no one. I don't know why it does that, but anyway. Drop that one on the ground. And let's drop that one on the ground. Oh, that's probably why it wasn't hooking up. I'm just going to push it back a little bit. I stupidly just disconnected it where it was without moving. But yeah, so we're going to get this field here all mowed, windrowed up, and we will pick it up with a forage wagon, start some silage, which I'm pretty excited about. So, oh, I just turned that tractor off, didn't I? So we get our first silage going for the year. Even though we've done silage bales in the past, I want to actually do proper silage, so in a pit. Let's drop that down. Let's drop it off. We'll pick it up with the Johnny. Shame, I was actually looking forward to mowing this field with that tractor. Let's double check. I'm sure it doesn't have a PDO because I couldn't seem to connect the PDO shaft up on this front mower. So I think it's just a normal 3-point linkage on the front there. So we can hook it up there now. Yeah, I couldn't do that with the other, so it must just have a 3-point linkage on the front. For some reason I thought it had PDO set up on it. Maybe it's an option that I can add. I'm not sure. Detach. Ah, there we go. Because I was doing it wrong. Let's just get him over here. Righto. Unfold back worm. Guess that's positioned a bit better here. Right, I've got chat hitting again, like I always seem to bloody do. What's up? Text. Sorry if you've been trying to talk to me. What's up? My bad. Yeah, make sure I mute all that. Okay. Ongoing. Make sure I mute all that. Go. Wait. Wait. Righto. Oh, I keep doing that, but anyway. I've sorted it out here, mate. One. That one. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Bloody beautiful. Righto. Back into it. Oh, let's get this guy fired up. Lower everything down. Not going to be a lot of grass. We probably could mow a little bit up into here. Not too concerned about it. Just want to get a little bit of silage happening for the pit. So it's not the biggest pit. Although it'd probably fit more than this little area in it, but make sure we get everything there. Beautiful. Go that way too far. Really looking forward to that sugar cane starting to come up. It's It's meant to be up in not next month, the month after, and I'm not sure how that's going to go because I've got seasonal growth switched off. I'm not sure if I was meant to leave that turned off because I planted that, but yeah, I'm not real sure on how that all works properly. I was only just out, so I flipped the seasonal growth off. I think it's actually going to stuff it up on me. Bit like it doesn't. It won't take too long to knock this over. Couple runs. Not sure if we can hire a worker on it, but I think I'm just going to manually do it. The game seems to be running a lot smoother today. As I say that, it starts to get a little bit jonky there. Of course it's going to do that to me. Beautiful. Righto. We don't have access to land. I'm clipping into the field behind me. Two more runs. One more run and we have this done. We'll get the windrower. We might have to do a bit more grass actually. I don't think this is going to give us as much as I thought it would. Let's just back up, clean that up a fraction. Grab this little bit over here while we're going. Yep. So we can tidy this up a little bit better. Nice to be able to get this run in one hit. Move over a fraction more. Hopefully that will do the trick. Yeah, we should be able to, yeah, we'll nail that. Sweet. Righto, we'll go grab the windrower. We probably can afford to upgrade it, but probably not really necessary. This ain't all that big, so let's call that folded up. We may need to use it again, so I'm just going to leave it here because I really don't think that's going to fill our pit. So let's just put him there for now. Turn him off. Go check on this guy back here. He's all finished. Well, apparently he's all finished. Finishing up this bit and we can get him rolling. Okay. I don't know why I hired a worker to do that. I should have just done that manually. Had to go like this anyway. We might just whether run it back to the yard quickly. We might just run this back to the yard quickly actually. Drop the fertilizer spreader off. And we'll come back to the roller, so grab this guy. He's already running. We might as well pick this weight up here quickly while we're going. Get back, we'll grab that little windrower. This tractor's going to be well and truly capable of pulling that little windrower. Well and truly. See, we might even do a little bit of mowing in this area here, just to get a bit more for that pit. Like, it's not our biggest pit, we'll just see how it goes first. We do need to roll it, however, too, before we sleep. Plugged in. Beautiful. Before before I start that, I'm going to go disconnect that fertiliser spreader. We're heading back around so we can get that rolling underway. Go back in. Of course, the utes parked in the way, like usual. Just going to throw this off around the side here for now. We really need to get some more shed space happening. Running out of room. Why won't it let me disconnect? There we go. For some reason it wasn't letting me disconnect the cables. Let's send you back to field 4. We need to go through, actually rename all these fields a bit better. I'm going to change the layout of them, what's numbered what, but currently I've sort of labelled them as I've built them. Actually, we'll probably stick with that system because it's the way we've graded the fields is the way they're named. So I want to ring road that way, so we'll start over this far side. Go through here, turn that on. Let's just move this little piece over, come back and go again. We need to get another growth stage in here. I think it needs fertilising in. I don't think it was 100% fertilised anyway. We'll have to double check on that. Definitely want to make sure that's right before the crop's ready to go. We've still got a fair way, but yeah, I'd definitely make sure it's 100% fertilised. Most out of that. Okay. I'm going to have to probably just do a run this way, just to bring everything back in off that end, because I feel like it's not going to pick up properly as we progress along down the field. Throw it back into the field a little bit. Beautiful. If needs be, we can throw that back in one more time, but I think that should be sufficient. Get to the end here, we'll go tab back to the 4755 and we'll hook that roller up to it. Get that field over there all rolled in nicely. I think we're going to tack the field across this way because I don't want to get caught out with the tractor parking in the middle of my soybeans and then I have to move it manually and end up with crop destruction. So I think we're just going to roll in off of this one. Head across the field this way. There he goes. Back to this guy. We can keep some nice straight rows here. Straightish. Although the forage wagons should be a lot better used than what the baler was, so I don't have too many dramas there, I don't think. Beautiful. I think that's going to fall within our boundary. It looks like it is. So I'm happy with that. Drop until I'm nearly on top of it. I want to throw it outside the boundary again. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 windrows here, maybe a start of like one sided of a fifth. That's the fifth there. Yeah, we might get 5. We'll see. Hopefully it's yielded pretty good, so we'll fill up nice and quick, hopefully. We won't have to worry about mowing that other field, but if we need to, we've got grassland over here too that we can grab through here, side of the road. All that could be mowed. So that's also another option of stuff that we can do. So bottom side of this field, around the back of that rock, that's another big area there that we can plough and probably plant with grass. It was actually a little bit overlooked by myself until just then. Hopefully the game volume's coming through and you can hear that nice and loud. Not too loud. Yeah, it would definitely be nicer to get a bigger windrow eventually, but gotta make do with what we got, and this ain't too bad for the amount of grass work that we do. So it hasn't worked too bad in the past. I know if we were to venture out and probably do more grass work than what we currently do, I definitely probably will upgrade. Oh, don't get me wrong, I definitely will upgrade it in the future when we make more money, but if we were to do more grass work than what we currently do, I'd probably look at investing in it sooner, I guess I should say. Currently, yeah, I'm not too concerned about investing money into it right now, because the little bit we do, it's quite sufficient, so. I think we should end up with 5 windrows, I think. That last one I'll probably bring back across one more time. I'm going to be one lap short of making a full windrow, so I might be able to just pull it back into the other one. When I say one lap, I mean like up and back. So I think I'm only going to get up one way and I won't be able to get back to pull the other side into it. So I think we will pull it through into the next one. We'll see how it goes anyway when we get there. So once we got this windrowed up and picked up, we can sleep through to September, which will bring on the soybean harvest. Pretty nice. It's going to be profit, that money. We'll sell at the best time. We're going to hang on to it unless we really get desperate to buy something. Well, then we may sell earlier, but I'm going to have a look at the prices, see where the prices are sitting, and see what month they sort of flatline, and we can sort of predict roughly where we're going to end up by there. So if the prices are reasonably good, and then for most of the next, the next 8 to 9 months they're going to be crap before they sort of come good again, well, we'll probably sell sooner. But if it's only a few months away from the prices being really good, well, we'll hang on to it and sell them. So I'd rather get most money for it. I'd hate to wait 5 or 6 months and the price be shit, and then we really need the money, so we go and sell it at a real low when we could have made more money now. I'll have to have a quick look at that here shortly. Work out what we're going to do. Bring that back across one more. Oh, we probably will have enough actually. Back across one more, and then I'll bring it across into that one, because that's a row's already been brought in. So yeah, We'll be able to get 6 runs out of this actually, which would be nice. Pretty, it's not the biggest windrow, so they look like big spots, but looking at it from here, they're actually not quite that big, so missed a little piece there, but we'll grab that on the next one. Actually, this is going to work out pretty good. Bring this back this way, and then jam the other one back across, and then we might have to just run down it one more time just to straighten it up. Yeah, because that's going to pull up this side of that, and you're going to end up with like 3 rows jammed into one. So we need to run right back down the middle just to pull it all into the one swap instead of multiple. Probably been a little bit too wide right there as well. Should be able to pick that up, I think. No dramas. Got too many issues. We might have to do another swap. Like, I think by the time I go over that and bring it back, oh, yeah, we might be able to do it. One more. I was thinking we might have to have an extra swipe just to straighten it all up, but let's see how this next one goes. Yeah, we are going to miss it. We are going to have to do an extra one down. Just bring it over nice and close here and we'll come back up. Just to straighten everything. But this one's going to be a fairly decent size. Nice to get that pit at least water level with the sides. Make the most of that. Getting everything. Alright, let's just bring this down into one. Beautiful. Yeah, so that's going to be a pretty big spot. Look at the size of it. Alright, turn that one off. Fold it up and we'll go grab the forage wagon. Now, I'm thinking we may have to mow this section in here as well, just to get enough grass. We do have a bit of grass over the other side of the water there too, our old area, which is probably another good field location. Something we could probably work out on over the winter is maybe sorting out another field over in there. Actually, let's put this back where I got it from. I'm going to need the wrappers, so straight back to the front. Remember to stay in there until it drops. Okay, and let's grab the forage wagon over here. I've only had to use this so far on a bit of straw, which wasn't really worthwhile really selling. I think we made about $1,000 out of the straw. There we go, all plumbed up. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm glad I went with the yellow and green. Sort of matches the John Deere colours. It's pretty good. Let's just go back to this guy. See where he's at. Okay, he's doing his last run along here now. Does it look like he's missed any? Rolling. Okay, so he's missed a little piece up here that we'll have to go fix up. All needs a second coat of fertilizer. The sugarcane field is double coated by the looks of that. We're just going to have to put the second coat on these three. All sweet, hopefully. Okay, he is now mucking around. Let's head back around over here. There we go, grab this little piece that was missed on the end over here. Hopefully we can see it. I think I can see it already just over here. That bit along that edge just there too, so we'll just back up and grab that. Rightio, so we'll do a little cut and come back for another one. Little cut, I mean, little run through there. May have to do a third one actually. I don't think it's going to be quite wide enough to cover this. It's not. Beautiful. Double check that map again. Got everything there that time, so nice. Get him folded up. And get him returned to the yard. No need to be over here anymore. Okay. So, get that pickup lowered. Well, it's not actually showing the animation for the pickup dropping in line. Okay. And on though. Looking at it from the cab here, they are fairly big swaps, so bigger than I thought they were. So with luck, we will fill up nice and quick here. So we're probably only going to get 3 rows into a tank. We're definitely going to have to do more grass to fill that silage pit up to make this worthwhile. Hope that was picking that up outside the field over there this end. It might even be nearly 4 runs. 3.5 maybe to fill this up. It's going to be 20,000 litres, I'm pretty sure it holds, so still going to be a fair bit of grass, but it's not going to be much of a much silage really to sell at the end of the day. So we'd like to fill that pit up at least water level, I reckon, or I'd like to see it full, which is pretty well water level. So. Beautiful. Okay, we're pretty well full there. Let's grab this little piece here we missed. Beautiful. Good, well floated. So there's pretty well 3. Okay, so there's going to be 3. Going to be 2 loads, so 40,000 litres, which ain't going to be much. We want to get. I'd like to have at least 100,000 litres in there in total silage. So we're going to have to do some more grass, unfortunately. But having said that, this is probably better than nothing. So. Beautiful. Yeah, I think we'd at least mow this area. Probably mow down around the side here, maybe a bit up there in front of us. Yeah, just to get a little bit more in there. But that can happen over the next couple of days. So I just want to mainly get this mow here done as the crop was ready to be harvested, so we can get the most out of this field, because as soon as we mow it, we can get it rolled and we can get another crop growing on it quicker. I'll get more grass growing. It's going to be more yield to this area than what the meadow grass around the map is going to be worth. So worth a lot more to us in the end. So. Turn off the HUD here. I'll do a screenshot. Go. Beautiful. Turn that HUD back on. Nice. Yeah, if you just joined us, guys, he's enjoying the video, please smash that thumbs up button. It helps me out heaps. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. If you're here on our Facebook, come over and check us out on YouTube. Keep you updated with all the new videos over there if you head over to YouTube. Yeah, I try to do a variety of different videos. I haven't been up late. It's just been streaming Farm Sim. I did a little one on Star Citizen the other day. Wasn't the we're full. Too busy talking and didn't realise. It wasn't anything too spectacular because I spent most of my time in prison and I didn't know what to do. Other than I know you can mine to get out, and there is a way to escape, but I didn't know how to do that properly either. So wasn't the most thrilling of videos, but yeah, I would like to in the long run do more of a variety of videos for you guys to watch. On in there. We really need to get the telehandler brought over. Push that up a little bit more. Beautiful. We'll probably get away without actually purchasing a roller and stuff. I think we'll just truck roll it with the tractor, got the bucket for the telehandler. But eventually we're going to have to buy some conveyors and stuff, because I do want to conveyors to pick that up to load it out in the long run, rather than trying to do it with the little telehandler. I'd like to be able to just drive under it, pick up some silage and take it away and sell it. Or when it comes time to doing cows, you know, pull in under the fill up a TRM mixer just to go feed some cows. Okay, so that little bit's not going to allow me to get up, is it? Right. Okay. And it says we're not in our land there, but then there it's okay. There we go, we did get it in. So you can straighten up, bloke, and get what you want here, not keep mucking around. There we go. You pick it up now. So, go back, grab this little piece. Pick that up quickly. Righto, let's go down and grab a little bit down the other end here. We'll have to get some more mowing done once we get the rest of these fields sorted out. So yeah, we've got a fair area over here that we can mow and around them trees, so look at that. Did I just pick that pickup up? Yeah, I did. Yeah, got it at that time. Beautiful. I'll go just park this guy over here somewhere out of the way. Now, put it in the just in here. Oh no. Actually, we'll go forward a little bit more because I might be able to take a little slither off of there as well. More grass. Rightio. To get back over to this guy. Throwing off. Need to get that ute pulled out of the way there too. I'm going to be able to squeeze down here and up. I'm going to move out of the shed because it's going to go over the silage pit here eventually. Let's just move it into here for now. Check our honey. Everything's looking pretty good there. Actually, why is our time set to 0.5? Beyond 5, not 0.5. Right. Get him disconnected. Beautiful. And what we're going to do is park this guy here. I was attached to the JCB. So parking him just there for now. Go back to the JCB. So we can do another run down there. We do have all this area here. We do need to bring our little back up over. We can see exactly where we can and can't go. Folded. Fire them up, fire them down, fire them up. Here we go. Right, the shrubs don't seem to want to disappear when you mow over them, which is a bit of a shame. I wish they would. I feel like we can go right around here, probably about in line with rocks. They're just rocks, so here, and back down, and then we'll come back down in line with this field. Actually, we can mow a fraction more, I reckon. Something like that. Lower that field, be safe, don't go too far. Be a little bit extra grass anyway, it's not going to be a real lot, but something's better than more for the pit. I think that field there is actually going to be a good size just as grass for the silage pit. Like if that was 3 loads, 3 and a bit loads, it's 40,000, you know, I should be able to get 80, 90 or 100,000 off of that field, I think. Should be able to. And that's what I'm sort of aiming for, about 100,000 litres to begin with, until we get more land, obviously, and maybe eventually get into growing corn for maize, and yeah, we will fill that, no worries at all then. Mucking with maize. Yeah. just get this little piece here tidied up. Back down. So we can go straight across towards that tree. And that'll be good, I think. Just back up, grab that little piece. Yeah, so you can see like we don't get nowhere near as much grass in an area like this because it hasn't actually been planted, fertilised, rolled and all that sort of stuff. All the good stuff. That is actually what we were going to do, is grab that little John Deere and hook it up to the meadow roller. I remember now what my plans was there, and start getting that field over there rolled again. We'll get that little strip, but I'm not going to worry about going right up into the tree. Then going to cause issues with the windrower, forage wagon trying to pick it up, and yeah. That, beautiful. I think I'm going to worry about mowing too much more that way. Let's just pick them up off the ground for a moment. Do a strip actually then. Put them back down. We'll do a strip straight along here. Extra grass here. If we really wanted to, we could go down through the trees, but yeah, that's a lot of mucking around. I don't think I could handle the ins and outs around the trees down there with the camera. I think it would drive me bonkers. I reckon we can just grab this little area here, up around near the phone tower and the silage pit. Hey, Paws, how you going, mate? Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. Yourself? Just getting a bit of grass mowed for some silage. We're filling our silage bunker up. Well, we're not going to fill it right up. We're not going to have that much grass, but we're trying to get a little bit together. The field that I had over there didn't quite give us as much as I was hoping because I planted sugar cane on the other half of the field. So we didn't get as much grass as I was really hoping to get out of there. So we've had to just come over and do a few of these other little spots. Well, I do have an area up in between there too that we could probably go. I reckon just come across the road here. Do this section here. This, we can't go too far because we don't own that field. So I think if we sort of go back and across here somewhere, we should be pretty safe without going outside the field boundary. A little bit extra grass. It'd be nice to buy that area in there. 85,000 we can buy that, but well, we do. I was about to say we don't really have that money. We do, but we don't because this money needs to go towards a bit more equipment. I'd like to get some productions. I also would like to get some greenhouses. Really been putting them off. I've been wanting to do them, but I keep putting them off. But yeah, actually that was going to be part of the plan for this episode too, was maybe placing down a greenhouse somewhere. Not real sure where I want to put it just as yet. Maybe in near the phone tower there. I'm not sure how much room we're going to have. This might even be a good little area right here where we're mowing now for a greenhouse. Does mean, however, that less grass areas that we get to mow, but it's not that big of an area without that field anyway. Righto, back down. So let's just back up so I can grab that. do have some grass over that way as well that we can grab. But like I said, I just want to grab probably another 60,000 litres. Be nice. At least 40. If we can get about 80,000 in there, I will settle for. Given I said about 100, but I would settle for about 80. But it'd be nice to get at least 100,000 litres in there. Going to be a good little bit of cash to come in a couple of months. So both lifted up. Get them both turned off now. Go take a quick look on where else we can mow. Oh, don't run into the silage bunker. We do own this bit of grass through here. As far as about this rock here somewhere. Oh, what are we? Oh, a tree there. Still about here somewhere. Yeah, got this rock roughly. Do own that back through. Not that much more grassland there really. It is something though, I suppose. Bugger it, we're gonna throw them down, turn it on, grab it. I can come back and grab this stuff a little bit later anyway, so like I was saying before, I've got some other jobs I'd like to really probably focus on first. That's a little tree there. Let's get rid of that one. That one's been a real pain in the butt. I don't think it will grow because it was placed out of the decorations. So I don't think they grow. It has been planted. Like that one there, that one probably can go to. And that one. Okay, there's a few just here. Let's just clean these up. I didn't realise they didn't grow when I placed them when I built the map. This one probably grow too. Yeah, stop. Stop there. Oh, let me go on. Whoop. There we go. Just grab that and pull it out here. Yeah, put it over near the silage pit so I'll see it later on. I think that is it for the small ones. Like there's them ones there, but I'm not going to go take everything out right now. Something we can clean up later. Down to this rock here and back through, I think. Yeah, it's pretty well our boundary. Go a little bit further, but it's close enough. Yeah, so we can mow down between these trees if we really wanted to, but it'd be more of a pain, I think, because the trees are going to be flicking in and out of the branches. Yeah, it's going to be a real pain. Just wish the mowers would get rid of these bloody shrubs. One down, one back, we should finish it off. Should. Pretty damn close anyway. Yeah, not quite. As we drag that back and then like so, and then we can get it. That will do. over here again, just in case we decide to use it again. Where is little guy at this point? I think we'll just hook him up to the wind roller for now. I was going to put him on that little meadow roller. I think we'll get him hooked to. I don't know if we can meadow roll the grass, like the actual meadow, instead of the fields. Whether that increases the yield on the grass in the non-field areas. Not sure. If you do know, guys, let us know in chat there. I'm not real sure on how that works. Unfold, please. There we go. It was just having a moment. Yeah, not as quite fast as the other Johnny on this thing. What are we missing? How are we missing that? Let's move over fresh. Side in. Middle. 2. That one we can. Beautiful. I can just keep dragging it in. Probably another way I can use this actually, and end up with less runs I've got to do with the forage wagon. And thicker swaps. I think we can look at. Sort of bogging it down a bit. And we'll start pulling back into ones, I think, into singles. Instead of dragging it all the way, because yeah, it's going to get too much, and it's going to be too much for the forage wagon to deal with, I think. So if I do a run up, you know, then we'll run back down beside it, and we'll just split them off again, like we would normally do. Little tree. Fend up the things on the windrow. That wouldn't be cool. That'd be a pretty cool feature actually to the game, although it could be a real pain in the butt too, but damage. You know, you run into things, you take damage. You know, you bash that into the tree, it takes damage. I know things do wear, but I reckon if you, I don't know, unless that is a feature already. I know things, because the wing things already do wear, but does if you run into something, like if I was to run this up against a tree and the constant beating that into the tree while it's spinning, does that knock the wear and tear down on it? You know, it just makes people be a little bit more vigilant of their surroundings instead of, you know, just turn around and pumps it, that's fine. Makes people a little bit more vigilant, I guess. Hopefully we can get what we need out of these couple of areas that we've just done. 2, 3, maybe 4 more passes. And have it finished, hopefully. If I stay over this way a bit and actually grab the stuff there instead of just running over what we've already done, I'll go and knock it down to full. One, two, back in that way, 3, and then bring that across 4. Yeah, I think we should be able to do 3 more passes after this one. This was number 4. Seems like the chopper's coming. I've got the inside view because it is very loud when it flies over. I don't know if it was the chopper or not. I might have been hearing things. But I heard the chopper coming. Maybe not because I can't see it, so. Possibly I was hearing things. If you're enjoying this video, please consider smashing that thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe for plenty more videos. If you're on Facebook, come over and check us out on YouTube. So I said 3 more, this is 3, so I think I was a little bit out, we're going to have to do another one. Break 1 more back over into that, maybe. Maybe not. Hit the rock, bug. Just gonna do one little. Yeah, I'll do a little swipe down here. It's just gonna make things just a little bit easier when it comes to it. So, do it, bugger it. Alright, and then we got all this area over here to do. Anyway, I think for now, let's up there. Just lower that down. Just want to have a quick look at the calendar. So grass, I can keep mowing all year round as long as it's not snowing. Righto, so canola's started to be planted. We can harvest our soybeans into October. I thought that was September. Sugarcane. For some reason I thought that was September I could do that. So I do have a whole month, next month, to be able to do so. Well, there you go. I thought we were running out of time. So what we might do then is what we might do is just check the chooks. How they looking? They got plenty of food. Yep. Reproductions. That's for them. 10 months. I don't know if it matters or what, but every 6 months. Right, but we want to go. Let's go place. Let's have a look at the greenhouses. So we have productions, greenhouses. But then we also have some orchids, some orchards, I should say. But should be. We've got them greenhouses. Thought I had some others. Are they in decoration? No. Other. Good size cool. Farmhouse. Production. Factory. Maybe it comes. Factories? No. Oh, maybe it was this one? Yeah. 110,000. Ideally, that's what I'd like to plant eventually. Get into them. So you can see there, it does a lot of different things. Apples, everything. But in the meantime, I think we're going to look at 100,000. I was going to do one of these because I like the idea of having to add, seed, fertilizer, lime, and silage and stuff like that to them, manure to get on feed, to get them processing. But that's $100,000. I think for now we're probably going to go with something like this and just go with some strawberries, maybe some lettuce. 100,000, or we go back to. There was no smaller versions of that, was there? No. 110,000. I think if we were going to do the 100,000 one, we'd do this one. So much more that we can grow in it. Yeah. I'd like to also the small cow pen. This small cow pen. 75,000. 80 grand. Probably couldn't be too bad either. Once we had the silage up and going. That's probably another option. Yeah, right. Well, I think for now, greenhouses. What if we went with one of the smaller greenhouses to begin with? Go with that one. I don't know, really. If we were to go this one, where would we place it without it being in the way of everything? Maybe here somewhere? No. Then it's going to be in the way of them pits. On the corner here is probably another option. But then we're starting to get in the sheds. Down the back here would probably a nice spot after the grass is picked up. On here otherwise. Or maybe even across the road over here. Actually, this probably could be a good spot. Along here, a couple of these sort of things. Or even later on down the track, this one. Yes, it would. Right, well, that's probably what we'll use this space here for, because it's going to be a wasted space because of that rock face. I'm not going to plough and plant. So, probably what we would put in there. What else were we going to do? We need it before we get too far ahead with windrowing and collection of that silage. I would like to probably run the meadow roller around that field. Go and do that quickly, just so it doesn't get forgotten. Be interesting to see what it does to a normal field as well after it's been mowed. Like I might be able to just do a little run down the strip there where I've been. Whoa! But I've been on too busy looking at the field here, just to see what it does. Where do we? Side. We need to be back a little bit more. What does it need to be? Maybe it needs to be unfolded when I hook to it this way, so that way it can be used. Probably makes more sense. Be nice if you can walk up to it and actually press something to unfold it, because you would probably do that manually. Unfold? Oh, maybe you wouldn't. Get back in him. Okay, is there an unfold? Yes, there is. Beautiful. Bloody beautiful. So, what has that done to that little area that I just ran over? Let me have a look. Get fertilizing it as we go. Does here. I don't know if it's going to do anything to fields that actually aren't fields, they're just meadows. So I don't think we are gaining anything from that. Go see what it actually does to the other one down here. Slow pulling it down there this way, isn't it? Maybe we should have left it. Hold roll, which we can't do because we're driving. Oh my. It'll be a slow trip. We'll get down here though and see what it does. So, then we need to windrow that, pick up that bit of silage over there. Chaff. Anyway, the grass chaff. Let's go see. What does it show me? Okay. This is going to be annoying when I mow all these areas, that it's going to all come up blue outside of the fields. It's going to be annoying. Wish there was an option, maybe you can turn off options for that for areas outside of fields, maybe. Sure. So it's going to double fertilization there. Fertilize 100%. So it's going to yeah, we're not going to have to fertilize the field then, maybe. Sure. Let's hire a worker on that anyway, because I'm not going to get stuck doing that. That's going to take forever. So slow. Back down here to this guy. Back up a little bit. Do a run right around and in, and then back out into that spot. Maybe the meadow roller would have been better on this, and then this on that other tractor might have made things a bit quicker for us. Care how long it takes the worker to do the other jobs, but I should, I suppose, because that costs money. But go check the time quickly because I do have to pick my kids up from school. Okay, I'm going to have to start wrapping things up here in about 5. So yeah, that means I could probably do a bit of this work off cam from the stream, so it's not so boring. Get all reeled up, make the most of the month's time ahead that we got. And we can come back and pick it all up with the forage wagon. We get a screenshot of this. So let's go into here, turn off the HUD. Boom. Something like yeah, I like that, I reckon. Boom, and we'll go print screen. Beautiful. That'll be our thumbnail probably for this video. I was going to do the forage wagon, but I think we'll make it that one. And then when we come back and do the forage, the rest of the forage, yes. We can do one then for the use that other one for that. Let's go down here. I reckon we can bring that back into one row. I'll cut it off here somewhere. Back down. But anyway guys, I think we're going to wrap it up there. I'll get a bit of this done off cam later on this afternoon when I get a chance. And yeah, when we come back we'll continue running around with that forage wagon and start to get our silage pit filled up. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did so, please smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.